Hello students, how are you all? I hope you're all healthy and safe. So continuing with our learning, today we will be talking about position 2 and position 4 of the earth during revolution around the sun. Also, we will be talking about the concept of leap year. So by the end of today's class, you will be able to answer why in 3 years we only see 28 days in February, while in the 4th year suddenly February has 29 days. So let's begin with today's class.
Welcome back, kids. So we were talking about occurrence of season on earth. In the previous class we learned about position 1 and 3, and today let's continue with position 2 and 4. Halfway between position 1 and 3, the earth is tilted neither directly towards the sun nor directly away from the sun. In the image, you can see that both the hemispheres are receiving almost equal amount of sunlight. What does this mean? Well, it means that both the hemispheres are receiving almost equal amount of sunlight from the sun. From this we can make out that the duration of day and night will almost be equal. These positions mark for the seasons of spring and autumn. Let's see what does this mean. It means that at position 2, the northern hemisphere has spring and the southern hemisphere has autumn. Similarly, at position 4, the southern hemisphere has spring and northern hemisphere has autumn. You can clearly see, children, that both the hemispheres have opposite of seasons. It is easy to remember that way. Are you little confused? Well, let's look at this image and everything will be clear. You can see that the earth is revolving around the sun and seasons are changing due to the position of the earth and amount of sunlight falling over the earth. All the positions 1, 2, 3 and 4 are clearly visible. Look at this box again and it will be clear to you. We will talk about position of the earth, season in northern hemisphere and season in southern hemisphere. At position 1, northern hemisphere is experiencing summer and southern hemisphere is experiencing winter. At position 2, northern hemisphere will have spring and southern hemisphere will have autumn. At position 3, northern hemisphere will have winter and southern hemisphere will have summer. And at position 4, northern hemisphere will have autumn and southern hemisphere will have spring. I hope you all enjoyed. Happy learning! Kids, by now we know that the seasons keep changing on earth. So that means duration of day and night also keeps changing. So do you know when is the longest day and longest night observed on earth? Let's find out. But before that, you must know that these dates are different for both the hemispheres. Same date is not observed for both northern and southern hemispheres. They have different dates. In Northern Hemisphere, the longest day is observed on June 21st. And the longest night is observed on December 21st. You can verify these facts by noting the time of sunrise and sunset on these dates. It is just the opposite for Southern Hemisphere. The longest day for Southern Hemisphere is observed on December 21st. And the longest night is observed on June 21st. But there are 2 days in a year when the duration of day and night are exactly the same. Can you try and guess? Well, these are 20th March and 23rd September. Hello students. Now let's talk about the concept of leap year. Leap year occurs once in every 4 years. Can you tell me how many days are there in a calendar year? Well, it's easy. There are 365 days. Every year we see 365 days in a calendar, but suddenly in the 4th year there are 366 days in a calendar. Can you take any guess from where do we get this extra day? Let's find out, children. For this, we will have to go back a little. Do you remember revolution of the earth around the sun? Well, one complete revolution of the earth around the sun takes 365 days plus 6 hours. That's right. 6 more hours are required by the earth to complete one revolution. Therefore, in 4 years, 6 hours are added of every year, which makes 24 hours, which means one entire day. And this extra day is added in the month of February, and hence instead of 28 days, in the 4th year we get 29 days. And it becomes a leap year. I hope it is clear to you all. Happy learning!